What's going on, everybody? It's GameUnboxingReviews here, and welcome back to another LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 news update. So in today's video, I'm of course going to be breaking down the full trailer for LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, and this is an amazing trailer. It shows a lot of really cool things that we were all expecting, but it also has a lot of really nice surprises. Now, before we get any further into the video, I'd just like to mention that after this video, sometime after it, I'll have another video talking about tons of new information about the game, so definitely wait and see for that one, because that's going to be an awesome video. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so first up, if you blink, then you'll probably miss this character's appearance in the trailer, but it is, of course, Venom. That's right, Venom is making a comeback in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, and this is awesome news, because Venom was so much fun to play as in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1, and the fact that he could turn into a big figure just made him even cooler than the rest of the characters. And this time around, I'd love to see if maybe the big figure form returns. Maybe we'll now be able to actually web swing with that version as well, so you could actually web swing through the city as a big figure. And who knows, if they did that, perhaps that would open the door for other characters related to Spider-Man. So you could have, for example, Man-Spider. You know, that would be pretty sweet if you had Man-Spider from the 90s animated series, and of course Spider-Verse as well. That would be really cool. Personally, however, I would love to see if this time around, maybe Venom can turn into Eddie Brock. I think it would be amazing if you could play as Eddie Brock, you hold down triangle, the symbiote crawls up onto him, and then he becomes Venom, and you could press it again, and he'll go back to Eddie Brock. You know, the animation team at TT Games are incredible. You give them an idea of Peter Parker to Spider-Man or Tony Stark to Iron Man, you know, all his suits and things, and they just create something incredible. Every time they make such an amazing looking animation. So I would love to see what they'd be able to pull off with the symbiote and Eddie Brock. And who knows, maybe Cletus Cassidy could turn into Carnage. Maybe we could have Agent Venom, Anti-Venom, Toxin, 2099 Venom. The possibilities are endless, and I can't wait to see more from Venom and Carnage in this game. Next up, we get a confirmation of Enchantress, Loki, and Doc Ock as villains in the game. Obviously, we already know that Green Goblin appeared in the teaser trailer, and of course, we just talked about Venom there, so maybe these are the other villains that we're going to be fighting in the game as well, because they have confirmed that while Kang the Conqueror is the main villain, we will fight other villains as well. So these three right here, these could be some of the villains we'll be fighting in the story, and it's great to see that Doc Ock design. That is a really nice Doc Ock minifigure. Next up, of course, we can see a character that I honestly was not expecting to see in the game. It is, of course, Ego, the Living Planet. That's right, he is in this game. Now, I know you're probably thinking, why didn't you expect this character? He's an MCU character, you know, he was featured in a certain movie recently. Well, the thing is, I was trying to think, how would he be playable? He's a huge planet, you know, how would he be playable in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2? What they could maybe do is, if he is playable, maybe just have him playable in the open world. I'd be totally fine with that. If I can float around as Ego, the Living Planet, as just an actual planet, totally fine with me. Just keep it in the open world and not have him playable in levels. That is fine with me. But of course, the wizards at TT Games, they'll find some way. They always do. Now, of course, last week I talked about the possibility of Spider-Man Noir being playable in the game, and that right there is your full-on confirmation. Not only do we have Venom, Carnage, Spider-Gwen, and Spider-Man 2099, but now we also have Spider-Man Noir. That's right, he is playable in this game. This is amazing news. He looks so cool as well. There is a much better look at him at the end of the trailer, and I'll talk more about that as well, but man, I can't wait to play as Spider-Man Noir. I hope he has some really cool, unique abilities that the other spiders in the game don't have. And you know, we have so much Spider-Man content already. Hopefully there's lots of Spider-Man in this game, because you all know I love Spider-Man so much. He's my favorite character of all time. So the more Spidey content, the merrier. Now, in the last few shots of the trailer, we get confirmation of a bunch of characters. We get, of course, confirmation of classic Captain America, Kamala Khan, Scott Lang as Ant-Man, who can transform into Giant Man. We've got Hawkeye, Drax, Mysterio, Black Panther, and Thor from Thor Ragnarok, and they all look amazing. And last but most certainly not least, the final thing that we need to talk about is, of course, the final shot in the trailer. Of course, we can see Hawkeye, an amazing looking Iron Man suit, Spider-Man 2099, Kamala Khan, Hulk from Thor Ragnarok, Spider-Gwen, Captain America Classic, Spider-Man Noir, Black Panther, Rocket Raccoon, Scott Lang as Giant Man, Baby Groot, Drax the Destroyer, Gamora, Star-Lord, and Vision. This game is already packed with characters, and it's just the start. I mean, of course, we've got E3 to come next. next. And we've also got, you know, characters being requested by fans. Marvel will want characters in the game. The roster's only going to get bigger, and I just can't wait to see more characters. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Now, if that isn't enough LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2 news for you, then stay tuned for some time after this, where I'll have a massive news update where we'll be talking about loads of really cool things that you can expect to see in this game. Alright guys, so I want to thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more videos real soon, and as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.